So lads, things are going from bad to worse for the Aces. Yes, the Las Vegas Aces have now lost Tiffany Hayes. They have lost the sixth woman of the year, who is hooping and unrivaled, who was their only bench player. And I mean this last year. She was like she's their only good bench player left. Like Sydney Colson was their backup point guard, gone. Kate Martin, their backup wing, gone. Maybe Alicia Clark, you could argue, she might be there. Cool, they got Cheyenne Parker-Tyus right now. Cool, I don't care. Losing Kate Martin, Cheyenne Parker-Tyus, and Sydney Colson is 100 times worse. And Kelsey Plum, replacing her with Jewel Lloyd, is 100 times worse than could even be imagined. Like, the Aces needed to take Tiffany Hayes out of retirement, and she has now gone to the Golden State Valkyries. If you guys think this is a very much like not surprising at all and a move you expected to make, subscribe. We are trying to hit 43,000 subscribers by the end of this week. We got like 4 more days to do that. If we could, that'd be insane. Yesterday we got we got 200 subscribers. Oh no, geez, we didn't. Yesterday we got like 90. Yeah, we could do it. We could do it. But anyway, yeah, like as you can see, like apologies if there's any issues with the camera. Currently in a hotel, and my good laptop, I forgot to bring the charger with me, so not ideal. But like Tiffany Hayes signing, as far as I'm aware, and she is, as you can see here, she was an all-star. She was 6th Woman of the Year last year, All-W first team member. Wait, she made the All-W first team and didn't make the All-Star in 2018? That's mad. But like, when it comes to Tiffany Hayes, if you see, if you just look at the amount of money they were spending, like they literally did not, they didn't have the money to pay her. Like, this team has 900k of their 1.5 million on 4 players, and they did not have the money to get Tiffany Hayes. They did not have the money to give her 200k. And again, like, obviously they have a whole bunch of money. The Valkyries have a ton of money. I still think the Katie Lou, the Valkyries, I think they're probably holding out in the 2026 first. And if you're Indiana, you're probably getting more and more desperate, especially because of how much it's been proven that Sydney Colson's making. Like, you're probably getting more and more desperate. Like, if you're Indiana and you're not getting desperate, I mean, I'd be absolutely shocked, because for me, you have to have 12 players. Like, you can't go in with 11, because then you pick up 2 minor injuries, you're suddenly down to 9. Like, the team doesn't have a backup center, like a real backup center. They have a backup hybrid center power forward. But what's with all the protected? Several deals unprotected for no clear reason. It does make you slightly more tradable if you're thinking about a mid-season trade somewhere for a ring. May help teams add other people, but usually it takes guarantees to get Sloot, Hayes, etc. Yeah, like DeWanna Bonner is unprotected, which is odd. Which is really, really odd. But like, if you are the Aces, you are screwed. You are screwed. Like, everybody, I don't understand. I said this at the time. Like, the Aces are the 5th best team in the WNBA. Maybe 6th. Maybe 6th. If the Seattle Storm can manage to get Marina Mabrey, the Aces are the 6th best team in the W. Like, I'm sorry, the Aces got significantly worse. The Storm didn't get significantly worse. If they can have Marina Mabrey, they didn't get significantly worse. And, like, I get it, the Aces beat them in the playoffs. The Aces have Aja Wilson. The Storm still have Neko Wimake, Skylar Diggins, probably Olivia Miles, Ezzy Magbagor, Jordan Horston, Gabby Williams, Tiffany Hayes, probably Marina Mabrey at this stage. And they've got such a strong team, so it's like they might be down to 6. Like, if the Aces win the championship this year, unless they do a madness and bring Elena Deladon out of retirement and add in 2 more All-Stars, if they win the championship this year with this team, I'm saying it right now, this is not a super team. This isn't close to being a super team. If they win it this year and it is won because of an Aja Wilson carry job, I think Aja Wilson probably goes into the top of those GOAT conversations. Because I don't know what people are talking about when they're talking about this Aces team being like, oh, these teams shouldn't be as high as the Aces. Why? Jackie Young's is having injury issues in the offseason. Aja Wilson's Aja Wilson. I get that. Chelsea Gray is struggling to walk. Jewel Lloyd has regressed so much as a player the last 2 years. They've lost Tiffany Hayes. They literally protected Tiffany Hayes and did not so that she would re-sign. Did not protect Kate Martin. I'd say Becky Hammon is furious at Unrivaled. I'd say she's absolutely furious at Unrivaled. Because if it wasn't for Unrivaled and Tiffany Hayes looking like one of the best players there, and her being around other players and realising she's a near max player, she would have either gone back to the Aces or stayed or retired again. She was retired. She was retired, and she has come back on a near minimum contract, played out the season of the Aces, won 6 Women of the Year, and is now making max money. Like, it's crazy. And money in Unrivaled. Like, she's probably had one of her more successful financial years. And it's completely fair. Like, she is the best player on the Golden State Valkyries. Like, she comes in as a starter. Like, you've got Salone, you've got Linskins, they got the Australian girl as well. And like, dear Lord, those French players, like, I watched the worst game of basketball, bits of the worst game of basketball in history. I watched France beat Ireland by 101 points. They beat us by 101. We held them. It was like a 2-point game at halftime or something when we played them a couple of months ago in our place. Or was it? Actually, it was a year ago in our place. But they beat us by 101. But yeah, like, this is just a crazy situation for the Aces, because the Aces are absolutely screwed. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. They are screwed. They're absolutely screwed. Like, they've got absolutely no ability to win. I don't think they have an ability to contend. They have no ability to buy anybody. Unless, again, like, they've got Jeanne Parker-Tyus on a minimum. Again, the logic is there, I'd say, with her is, I'm not making 170k anywhere else. I'll take a minimum and I'll make the 100k extra from the brand deal. But other teams are going to start offering that. And two, not everyone's going to take that. Not everyone's going to take that deal. And there are no game-changing free agents not named MMA Simon and Elena Deladon left that will, like, push the Aces over the edge, because they literally have to fill out with Gustafsson and Kia Stokes still there. They have to fill out the rest of their roster with literal minimum contracts. So it's something that's really hard to do. Like, a roster where you're starting where 4 players are taking up 2/3 of the cap space, it's really tough. And then, like, the fact that you're going to have to be basically giving everybody minimums. They're going to have to trade off somebody. They might have to trade off Chelsea Gray, to be honest, because Chelsea Gray is the only person that you could even consider not worth their money that might be tradable, because no way in hell someone's trading for a Supermax Jewelloid. Anyway, yeah. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. What do you guys think of the Aces trade? What do you guys think of it from not the Aces trade, what do you guys think of the Aces team? What do you guys think of it from the perspective of the Golden State Valkyries? Do you think they're screwed, or do you think that they're going to be a solid enough team? I still think they're laying down for Latson, but I think they're going to be a little bit more fun with Tiffany Hayes and Kate Martin. But anyway, I'll see you guys.